Whoopsie. I may have gotten lost working on a puzzle box. And if I hadn't looked up, I probably would have kept working on it until 9 o'clock. And then you all would have wondered why there was no stream. And that would have been a fair question. Yeah, that would have been a fair question. Let's see. So last time we went and fought Aurora, who was sort of the leader of this cell of her Cult of the Final Dawn. That's what it was. And clearly she's just a pawn in the overall scheme of things. I guess we still need to get peoples, don't we? Interesting. No contracts, okay. So we still need to do this as well, and I feel like we should do this before we talk to the governor. If we can. Just because I don't want... Nope, I assume there's nothing extra in here. Yeah, we cleaned everything out. I don't want to accidentally bypass any, like, you know, character sidelines. We should get ourselves a bath, chat. We're a dirty man. We've killed a lot of people. Ooh, that looks tasty. Ooh, one for me and for my friends. It's very kind. Uh-huh. Let's see. Is Mr. William on the cat camera? Nope, not quite. There he is. And that's a pen. Will he go after the pen? It is not food. Ergo, he has less interest than one should, you know, think. All right. Well, if he comes back or gets more camera-like, in the meantime, I'm actually going to feed both cats. It'll be off camera because, well, that's where it is at the moment. But hopefully later we can feed at least one. If I were to see someone from my retinue, let's see if I talk to Cabela. Cabela silently appears by your side. You ask to see me, Domin? Do you wish to learn more of the cult's rites? Very well. Since you are in the water, I can introduce you to a rare discipline of the blood-spun web, known as controlled self-drowning. Oh, that sounds lovely. Few receive this honor, with water being so precious on a ship. Still, it has opened my eyes to many truths. That sounds like it can be dangerous. Cabela says, every step we take's dangerous. Yet, we still choose to walk. If done correctly, the ritual is simple and will cause you little pain. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. Intriguing. Teach me. Close your eyes and trust me, says Cabela. Reject your fear, and remember, you have carried death within you since birth. This ritual is simply a meeting between you and your oldest friend. You close your eyes and hear a quiet splash. Cabela has entered the pool. She puts her hands around your neck and gently pushes you under the water. As your lungs start to burn, she pulls you back to the surface, allowing you to take a single breath of air before she begins to drown you again. This process repeats several times, and she holds you beneath the surface a little longer with each plunge. The fourth descent lasts an eternity, but her hands prevent you from resurfacing. Willpower test succeeded. Excellent. What was the... Okay, that was trickier than could be. All right. As your empty lungs burn, you start to panic. You fight against your fear as the darkness swallows you, and soon it gives way to peace. As you listen to the soft whisper of the water around you, you realize that death is the end and the beginning. There are no worries here, and no mistakes. There is only you. You and the infinite nothing. And here nothing is capitalized, which is definitely interesting. Cabela, just as nothing is about to claim you, you are gently lifted from the emptiness of oblivion. Domin, you have been touched by death. What was it like? Death, it is nothing, and yet it is everything. Cabela, now you understand the tenets of the web more fully. I will leave you to reflect on this experience. You are alone once more. The Master of Ablution stands at the ready, patiently awaiting your command. Okay. If I close my eyes again... Yeah, nothing really happens. Okay. So let's finish him. And so we've definitely learned something. And that says to me that I'm probably going to want to do... Oh, cool. I'm probably going to want to do more of those every time I'm in here. Cassia has a level. She could definitely use some perception. Don't see why not. If their perception is higher than their agility, I know, we're going back here. Yes, it's definitely higher than her agility. Let's go back to archetypes. So what was that? Their dodge calculated using perception instead. Yes, yes. And dodge value. Okay. So that could be tempting. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, I did like Strange Vitality. Yep. In fact, that's the only one from the ones that I really liked that I have not taken yet. Ooh. Minus 11 to armor. That seems pretty strong. And we could also boost Fellowship if wanted. Yeah. We've got a few different choices here, that's for sure. But definitely perception. We're easy on that one. Those are all the standard ones. She cannot get this. Okay. Does she have Not nimble, but the speed one. She does not have the speed one. I could also give her that. I just love movement. Like, you can't go wrong with movement. Although I do have to say, the healing one, very cool. I'm on board with that. I liked it before, which means I still like it. Alright. So for her, I think willpower is a good one, because we already tapped that. And yes, we could go intelligence, but I'm going to go willpower in this case. I think predicted downfall is a very nice bonus. Yeah, we'll go with predicted downfall. Okay. I think that's everybody. Yeah, everybody's leveled up. So we definitely need to improve our profit factor. I was really hoping to do it before we left. Because there's more stuff in this area. But I'm not sure we'll have that option. Alright, so let's go here to the bridge. Alright. Let's see. Voxmaster have anything to say to us? Okay, anything interesting? No. Okay. I'm not gonna read the dialogue unless it's, useful. Cassia.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
Tell me about yourself.
I am a part of House Orselio, an ancient dynasty of the Navis nobility. Since time immemorial, our family has served to advance knowledge, pushing at the boundaries of the dark unknown. The Starway Atlas contains 2,843 routes that chart the sectors of the Segmentum Obscurus and reach all the way from the Coronis Expanse to Holy Terra.
I'll let her continue for a minute.
And uniting the Imperium's thousands of worlds. House Orselio is bound by commercial pacts to houses Galiatis, Ortina, Drotus, and... There is a dark blue knot tightening on your neck, Lord Captain. I can see my reply is not satisfying your thirst for knowledge. What is it you desire to hear exactly?
I would like to know more about you personally, not your family.
You wish to know about me? I suppose I can help you with that. What would you like to know?
So, have you ever lived anywhere other than Urak 5?
Hardly. According to the chronicles of the house, I was born on one of the Orselio worlds. Oh, what was it? Please forgive me, Lord Captain. My childhood memories are too vague. Sometimes I dream about the colorful birds that built their nests in the garden, or the servants dressed in purple livery, or the blue fog that rolled over the lowlands behind the palace. But everything is covered in a rosy haze. Perhaps it is my imagination, not my memory, that is painting these pictures.
Alright, tell me about your life on the station.
My stay on the station was wholly dedicated to preparing me for my future duty. Astromancy, astrography, numerology, the histories of my house and the Imperium, as well as other disciplines. For many years, dozens of instructors tirelessly prepared me for my destiny. And once a year, Great Regent Alronto would come to the station. He would entrust his beautiful vessel to my command, so that I could master the practical aspects of our art as well.
What's it feel like to guide a ship?
It may be difficult to describe. You see, every navigator perceives the warp differently. My mentor, Great Regent Alronto, always described his travels through the Immaterium as a journey through a vast wood with countless paths. And I, assisting him in the first voyages, futilely tried to follow his example. But the wood would not reveal itself to me.
Oh, well. We need to take a quick break. One of my cats has made a mess. Sorry. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. I think the problem's been sorted. I think. We'll continue for now, and if the cat needs help again, then, well, we may just stop things. We'll see. Okay.
But everything changed when I found my own key to this mystery. You see, I've always brightened up my rare moments of leisure time by painting. You may recall there was a workshop in my chambers. As soon as I imagined the warp as a blank canvas, an indescribable feeling came over me. I moved the brush, going deeper and deeper into my own painting. Visions were hidden within the vibrant colors of my palette, and something inside me knew which should be brought out and which should be left behind. I woke up several days later, after the voyage was safely complete.
Interesting. I noticed that your love of painting is reflected in your speech as well. You associate so many things with hues and colors.
The Emperor graced me with a gift. I can see inner life in addition to the mundane. You cannot know that a fruit has rotten from the inside until a blade slices it in two. I can see the rot from far away. It roils like swamp mud, oozing through the bright peel. Anger and boredom, sadness and joy. Everything that people shut away inside themselves is revealed to me like colors on the canvas of my world.
Okay. Do you always conceal your third eye?
The navigator's open eye is baneful to whoever the warp's ruinous shine falls upon, and therefore it is the symbol of our power. We are the guiding stars of humanity, found worthy of an uncommon gift, and one of the duties that we bear is to guard our eye, even from wayward glances that may bear evil.
Okay.
Besides, I am aware that lesser servants of the Imperium may find our appearance repulsive. The Navigator gene twists the features the rabble are used to seeing, and the magnificence of our role cannot be grasped by their feeble minds.
She is a beautiful lady, although I have concerns. Because I want to explore other options. No, cat, no, 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 I don't trust you right now. No, I don't trust you. Off you go. I'm gonna say this, and if it says starts relationship, then we'll back out.
Lord Captain, you are overstepping the bounds of propriety.
Do not take my words to heart. They were born of courtesy. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. No, off you go. Let's see here. Oh, we're back here. So did we already do this? Did I already do this? Doesn't look like it. So I went with... So is this in addition to my other stuff? All right. So we... Oh no! We had an 80% chance? Chat, this is unacceptable. Unacceptable! So I believe we already did the willpower check with Cabela because it doesn't look like she's available now in the list. So hopefully that means we can do 2 now, just because we loaded again. Because I see that we have the boost, so that's fine. Yeah, so if we go to Argenta, and then we go willpower, and we'll try, and we succeed. Cool. She says, nice job. All right. Finish my ablutions. Now, if I hit save, can I just keep doing this until I do all of them? Maybe. Yes, it does look like I can. So let's chat with everybody. Let's go with this. All right. She's never painted people before. Interesting. Certainly unconventional. Okay. Hey, Sophie. How are you, chica? I hope you are doing well. I hope that you have had a effectively good Monday and are prepared to face Monday evening. We are making our way through. I am mega lay tired. I wasn't sure if I was streaming or not, but I kind of wanted to play this game a little bit, and my back was bothering me, and William stopped. I was like, well, I'm gonna play it, and if I end early, I end early. If I don't, I don't. But my back was bothering me, and I wasn't really feeling like sitting on the couch because that wasn't helping. So here we are. William is being William. He's very, very demandy right now. He's had all the foods, including something that they have never had. They each got a tiny piece of ham. And it was enjoyed. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got your shots. Yeah, if you want to see a good looking picture, it's in Discord. Although it looks like you've already seen it. Yeah, it was a honey ham, one of those half-size ones that we had for Christmas as one of the many things that was at Christmas. Christmas number 5 in this case. Hey Seki, how are you? And I ended up taking some of the ham on the way home, and I mean it's fine, just plain. But I was trying to decide what to eat tonight because I have like 6 servings of leftover lasagna from Christmas Day. I've got a pound of fruit left over. We are very glad to hear that you're alive, Seki. That is great news. William thinks he's dying, and you should treat him as such. He is dying. So dead, this boy. So I've got like 7 or 8 different things that are leftovers. And I was thinking at the end of work today, hey Raul. Also, oh, thank you. I will hold on. Happy boy. William. You gotta let me put it down, buddy. That wasn't any chewing. I didn't hear any chewing. Better. He's 2 for 4 on chewing. Alright, and last but not least... I like how he ate 3 pieces at once, as is his wont. Thank you for feeding the monster. It was same time, yeah. I'm happy to hear that one you successfully got Porg back in shape, and sounds like you're well on your way for R2D2. I know how frustrating it was when they got broken, so very good to hear. So yeah, we're just going through some random stuff here. We'll see how long stream goes for. We're having a nice time otherwise. I've sort of skipped through the reading of the text for all of this side stuff, since these seem to be not something I was really reading right now, so you'll bear with me a minute. I'm apparently going to try to smoke stuff. I'm sure this will go well. Oh, good, I succeeded. Okay, I had a 100% chance to succeed. Gray serpents of caustic smoke slither into your nostrils until reality becomes a blur. So it's a regular Monday, is what you're saying. Your thoughts grow slow and sluggish. Monday. Merging together into a bizarre kaleidoscope of mental imagery. Monday. After a while, the haze dissipates and the images arrange themselves into the shape of Adira's face. She's watching you curiously. Can you hear me, Lord Captain? Are you alright? Kick's certainly one way of putting it. Adira, wait until the crash gets you. Still, you're one tough Nutribar. I've watched seasoned Voidmen struggle to say 2 words after just a couple of drags, but here you are, clear-eyed and talking sense. Tell me a joke. What's the difference between a warp storm and a dispute between the Adeptus Administratum? At least there's a chance a warp storm might end. Okay, do you know any more? Let's get another bad joke while we're at it. How many tech priests does it take to change a lumen? 3. 1 to wave a censer, 1 to pray to the Omnissiah, and the 3rd to servitorize a serf to do all the work for them. Sophie, thank you. Oh, hold on. Sophie, I got one more bad joke for you. Let's see how this goes. What do you call an unsanctioned psycher's cabin? An emergency air. Oh, that's okay. I like that one. An emergency airlock. All right, so I think we have a couple more ablutions to finish here. We'll just skip the scene, and then we've got 3 more. Pascal. So each of these are just, you know, a little bit more info about each of our characters. William's desperately looking for more food. You'll just have to... Sophie J. Sassy Pants. Whose side are you on? As if we needed to know. We know. We know whose side you're on. The truth and light. Yes, wonderful. Pascal, will you not rust? He's like, no, I'm good. You're leaking oil, Chief. He's like, this is true. You climbed in the bathtub. He's like, yes. Okay, that's what you do. Why are you taking a bath with your clothes on? It's prohibited to expose the true flesh in the presence of lay people. I apparently am lay people. Very well, you can stay. How long will it take? 1 hour. Okay, you can stay. Time passed. 1 hour. Thank you, he says. And that's it. Wonderful. Cool story, bro. Alright, so let's save. I think we've got 2 more? Great. Alright, how about Heinrichs? And then we'll finish with Abelard. Heinrich, is this a matter of terrible urgency, or did you simply call me here for your own amusement? On second thought, don't answer. I think I've assessed the situation for myself. I suppose you desire entertainment. Very well. I will give you something to occupy your time. A simple game of intellect is often played in our conclave. I will give you a fact about my life, and you will have to discern whether it is truth or a lie. Shall we begin? I betrayed my family and caused the death of innocent people, and I was never held accountable for my actions. Awareness test succeeded. The corners of Heinrich's mouth twitch slightly, his hands are tense, and his breathing has quickened. The interrogator's behavior suggests he's lying. And yet... Oh no! Oh no! I say he's telling the truth. Truth, and a lie at the same time. Yes, the description is factually accurate, yet the context lends a different flavor to the events. I once belonged to a house of Imperial Knight pilots. William is not an Imperial Knight. My younger sisters wanted a coat of arms like the ones that adorn the hulls, of our mighty machines. So one day, I stole a cutter, which is probably a small ship, as is standard even in the olden times, when warships and William used it to remove a coat of arms from my uncle's knight. There was a scandal the next morning. Someone had defaced a sacred machine inside our residence. I was soon discovered, and my uncle, kind as always, named me a traitor to the family and demanded my execution. In the end, however, I was merely reprimanded, and the guards in charge of watching the night were executed instead. Okay. I hope you enjoyed our game together, J-Man, but now I must return to my duties. Okay, that was very exciting. Hold on, go back. Finish ablutions. Okay, great. Save. What? That was weird. And then last but not least, we've spent so much time in the bath here, everyone's wondering if there even is a rogue trader. And that's okay. No, damn it. I misclicked, chat. Is it faster to click on this again? Yes, I think it is. All right. Bear with me. Okay. Abelard. He's like, here, want a lecture? Classic. Oh no, I suddenly don't feel well. All right. What do you got for me, Chief? Enlighten me. Okay. Oh. I'm re-rolling this one. I missed it by 1. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. We must succeed. I'm drinking. I have drinky drink. Yeah, the pizza was really good for dinner. I was really proud of my dicing up of the ham into really small cubes. I significantly improved the surface area of the ham, thereby improving the tastiness of said ham. And it was marvelous. That's really all I have to say, is it was marvelous. Yay, logic test succeeded. Huzzah. All right, we're all set. So we've done everybody. And William is still out of the picture, so we'll move him aside. Okay. So we talked to everybody, which is awesome. So now let's go back over here. And let's go back to the bridge. Now, I think our goal was, as he draws out his commentary, can we talk to this guy? Okay, nothing useful there. Adira's down there. Abel. Oh, Abel is the guy we rescued. Yeah. How are you feeling? He says the running of the Bin Herrick protocols was bogged down and dissolved in false commands. The filter has separated the correct signals from the incorrect. The running has been restored to its swiftness. Oh, good job. Go feed Beastie. Okay. So, because he's slightly less powerful, he wasn't damaged very much. Gaze into his eyes, though, and ask him if he's danger or not. Okay. What troubles him so? He sees something. Okay. So they're both somehow related to one another. And they're concerned about some future judgment. Okay. Yeah. I'm honestly not very interested in this Pascal thing. So, admittedly, I'm sort of glazing over it. Cabela. There we go. I was looking for her. Because I want to do her side questy thing. As she apparently stabs herself with blood. You always address me as Domin. What does that word mean?
The Gothic we use to communicate is different to that spoken on the upper decks. Domin has many meanings. Giver of life, Lord or Lady of the Ark, and Shadowless Sun. The matriarch Spider gave this title to the rogue trader who allowed her to form the Bloodspun web. We use other titles as well. For example, Venai means Master of the Immaterium, or Watcher of the Veil. Vil means one who must go to the other side. Amig means one you can trust in battle.
Did you ever meet Theodora von Valencius?
I met her once when I was young. The Vizier saw a serpent hiding among those close to Domin Theodora, ready to sink its fangs into her throat. I was ordered to find the serpent and sever the soul from its body. I watched and waited for weeks. I hid among the shadows, the air ducts and the faceless masses. Once I found the serpent, I sliced off its head and returned to the temple. I doubt that Domin Theodora ever saw me, but the 3 ritual cuts I left behind on the body let her know that this death was pleasing to him. They sent us a grand feast from the upper decks before the cycle's end. We gave it to the hungry.
Okay. Good on them. If my name's called, you gonna kill me?
Lords and wretches are equal before death.
Fair enough.
Such is the Undying One's will. I will guide you to him, Domin.
Alright, tell me about the Emperor's Tarot.
I use blood to read his sacred cards and hear the whisper of the Undying One. His tarot is not an answer, but a question I ask of the universe. And the universe answers with questions of its own. In this sacred communion, I perceive hundreds of possible outcomes. They are all true, and yet they are only visions. I know what will come to pass, and yet I do not.
Okay. Imperium lore succeeded. Emperor's Tarot is usually read by sanctioned psychers.
I am the spear of his retribution, not a witch or a sorcerer or a soothsayer. I have no strange powers, but I do bear his blessing. I do not command the veil. I am guided by his whisper and led by my faith, by the tenets. Please, do not mistake me for something I am not.
Okay. Oh, we succeeded at a lore test. Oh, and apparently we were able to use everyone's test for that, so we had a 131% chance of succeeding. i.e., we were going to succeed. You occasionally feel a shiver run down your spine, or detect faint sparks in the air when you are standing next to Cabela. It seems her powers only manifest when she is practicing divination, or in moments of pious exultation. Cabela herself does not seem to be aware of her gift. How did you come to have a deck of his tarot?
It is a holy relic that has been passed down from generation to generation. Only the first and second spinners are allowed to study the sacred cards and interpret their meaning. We use his tarot to guide the cult and discern the tangled threads of fate.
I need to go throw Will's face into a food bowl. I'll be back very quickly, or he will kill me. Wouldn't you know it, he was very interested in that food bowl that has been with food forever. How many cards are in your deck?
34. There used to be more, but some have perished in the darkness of time. Their loss is a great tragedy for the blood-spun web.
I may regret this, but can you give me a reading?
Ask the cards, Domin, and I will listen.
She carefully takes out her Imperial Tarot deck. A black blade flashes before your eyes, and blood drips from her palm onto the cards. She closes her eyes and listens. I ask her, what does the future hold for me? She draws 4 cards from the deck and lays them face down before you.
The first card is the young warrior. It suggests inexperience, a path of becoming. The second card is the shattered world inverted. The path will have twists, turns, and thorns, but you will gather allies along the way and find what was lost. The third, the hound inverted. Someone has marked you as their prey and is chasing you through a field of traps. The lost child. You will leap into one of those traps of your own free will and place your trust in someone truly desperate.
Okay. Let's speak about something else. William. Stop. William, you just opened. What? What? No! If you stay there, we will continue. Gesture at the scars covering her skin. You torture your own flesh. What is the meaning of this ritual?
Torture? I bear the sacred marks of the Undying One's service. Death has bestowed them upon me. Though others may cherish hollow riches or meaningless beauty, it is my duty to cherish his gift of blood. Each wound is a symbol of our service to him. Each drop of blood carries his blessing. To renounce these scars is to renounce the Undying One himself.
I think the hard part is there are so many different ethos and mythologies and gods and religions here that in some ways, because I don't know much, if practically anything about Warhammer, I'm almost drowning in some ways in the amount of information here, because I don't have a basis for a lot of this.
Death whispers to me, you are worthy of bearing his marks. Tell me, Domin, do you wish to honor your flesh with his gifts?
I presume this will not be painless?
I have not felt pain in a long time. But yes, your body will certainly suffer. Embrace the pain and make it a part of you. It will be your salvation, even on your darkest days.
So what do we think, guys? Should we give ourselves a slashy tattoo? To the Undying One? I mean, obviously we're not ourselves. I personally wouldn't do this, but I'm not the one in the game. My character is. I mean, we could do a little stab. I'm sort of in the middle. Like, I find her character interesting. Chicks dig scars, I hear. All right, Rel, I'm down. So let's go for option. We're gonna go for the middle. I'm not really up for heretic, but certainly, we have the option to get a little slashy slash on our skin and mark ourselves for the Undying One. And we're debating whether we want to do that or not, Sophie. The options are no, yes, and she does it, or yes, and we're like, yeah, let's frickin' go, and we go hardcore. Well, I feel like I have two. Yeah, sure, go for it. I'm gonna go with option 3. So sure, why not?
Let it be so. Treasure his gift, Domin. Inscribe it anew each time you pray. May his blessing find you.
Cabela waits patiently as you prepare yourself for the ritual. Once you are ready, she carefully presses her blade to your skin and carves the sacred symbol into your flesh with skillful precision. The wounds sting and burn painfully as they begin to bleed. Great! So tell me more about the death cult.
The Vizier taught us that there are many like us throughout the Imperium who spill blood in his name. Death cultists, as they call us. He said that no two death cults are the same, just as there are no two identical stars in the void. I will tell you about the Bloodspun Web, but I cannot speak on behalf of all death cults.
Alright, well, what's the purpose of this one?
The Bloodspun Web holds the bane
One of us. One of us. One of us.
Such is our service to the Domini of the Von Valancius line. The Undying One commanded the Domini to embark on a ship and sail the void's expanse. And thus, it became our duty to protect your dynasty and the ark that became its home. This great relic of blood and adamantine.
Okay.
Some loathe and fear us. They call us murderers and reapers. Others call us dancers of death, who send the souls of the dead on their way. Both are right. Both are wrong. We are servants of the Undying Emperor. When he whispers that the time has come for a righteous martyr's soul to be laid in his blessed hands, we come to claim it. When he whispers that the wicked must know of his wrath, we come to reap. This is how we maintain order on the ship, unseen and guided by death's will.
So, just saying, you hear a whisper in your mind telling you to kill someone, and you just, go do that? How do you know you're, legit?
Death's whisper is unmistakable. It is not like the murmur of stars or the hiss of corruption. It is truthful, pure, unyielding. Only the most eminent of us, the High Spinners, can hear the whisper of the Undying One and give voice to his will. They must hone their senses and temper their body and soul for years before his call can reach them. If it puts you more at ease, you can think of these whispers as his providence.
It doesn't really, but okay. So how do you know you never screwed up?
We are carried along by a current of blood in the great river of fate. Life is not given or taken away by chance. If I see an enemy of humanity, my blade will sever the thread of their existence. I will not wait for a sign of his divine bidding. I am his will, and I do what must be done.
Yep, she's 100% cult. Yep. So how long has the web been around?
Spinners carved the chronicles of our history on the stones of our temple long ago. But fate and time have erased our past, just as an exploding star erases a part of the galaxy from existence.
Okay. What are the responsibilities of the Vizier?
It is the Visier's duty to watch over the flock, to lead those who want to learn more of the Undying One, but are fearful of death, and guide those who seek answers in death, but do not know how to live. The Vizier protects all, those who do not know we exist, those who are grateful for our service, and even those who hate us. The Vizier sees what is to come, remembers the past, and accepts the present. They spin a web of faith and blood so strong that no enemy may sunder it. This is the Vizier's burden. This is the legacy of the matriarch spider.
Okay, who was the spider?
It is said that she was one of many, born in the void, the Domin's subject. She honored death instead of life, and for this, she was persecuted. It is said that when the arch-enemy's forces invaded the flagship during a warp jump, she gathered the Undying One's servants around her and saved the ship from ruin. Together, they spun the first threads of the web to ensure that such devastation would never happen again. It is said that she was strong and indomitable, but as the years passed, her heart became as stone, and thus the Undying One whispered her name to the one who would become the first Vizier of the blood-spun web.
It's too bad that all of this isn't voice acted, because clearly there is some good voice acting here. And that makes me sad. Why do you call yourselves spinners?
Through blood, sweat, tears, and the strength of their convictions, the servants of the Undying One spin the souls of your subjects into threads of balance. This is why we refer to ourselves as spinners. Those who are newly committed to the blood-spun web are called lesser spinners. If they are faithful in their service to him, they may eventually become spinners. The most devout of us all are known as the High Spinners, of whom there are 7, each bearing a unique title. The Vizier, the first spinner, leads the cult. I, Kibella, am the second spinner. The third spinner's name is Io, and there are 4 more.
You say the God Emperor is death. There are some who might find the comparison blasphemous.
The Undying One is death itself. We serve him, and thus we serve death. This is not a comparison, attribution, or preference. It is the truth, and nothing can change it.
Okay. Can you teach me?
The tenets are knowledge, an art that is passed down from one generation of the blood-spun web to the next. Even so, there are spinners who will never fully comprehend this knowledge in the time allotted to them by the Undying One. The tenets dictate how one follows the thread of life, but they are also the thread itself, from first breath to last. The tenets cannot be taught, they must be lived. Only then will you understand.
Okay, thanks for the info. Tell me about yourself.
I am the second spinner of the blood-spun web. A spear in the hand of the Undying Emperor. I am your shield and shadow. Your blade.
How succinct. Do you dislike talking about yourself? A look of curiosity flashes across her face before it's masked by her usual stoic indifference.
The tenets compel us to let our deeds speak on our behalf. There is no one in the cult who does not know me, so I have grown accustomed to taciturnity in matters regarding myself. Ask, and I will try to give you an answer that will satisfy your thirst for knowledge.
So, tell me about your past.
I remember nothing of my childhood. The Vizier says this is because of my training and the injuries I received in battle. He told me it is the fate of all high spinners. The only memories I have are of the blood-spun web and the brothers and sisters who serve the cult alongside me.
Okay. So what was it like growing in the cult?
When we were young, we would sew our eyes shut and wander through the bays for months at a time. Starving, surviving, dying. This trial of darkness honed the senses of those who passed it. We were elated, for we knew we were blessed by him. When we grew older, we learned to wield our weapons, and our mentors tested us with pain, poison, and the weight of deceitful words. In time, our bodies no longer felt pain. Our blood became resistant to toxins, and our focus could not be shaken. We were at peace, for we had shed everything that could encumber our faithful service to him.
Okay.
When we came of age, we faced a great trial. A year-long vigil spent in unceasing prayer to the Undying One. When hunger and other base sensations faded away, we attained true comprehension of ourselves and our place in the world. Our place between life and death. We were proud, for on that day, he truly accepted us, and we accepted him.
Okay. Well, that must have been hard.
It is impossible to understand the value of your body and spirit if you've never experienced physical or emotional pain. Pain is temporary, but experience endures. Experience can be sharpened like a blade and turned into mastery. I've never regretted walking the thread I was destined to follow.
Okay. Your fighting style is unique. Do you think it is something I can learn?
Your body will fail you, Domin. Your bones will break. Your tendons will snap. Your heart will stop. Our rituals of self-perfection are unending. They demand absolute dedication and decades of special training. However, if you devote the next 30 years of your life to its study, you might be able to learn the basics.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna stop there for now
To speak the truth.
and end it.
Maybe
Okay. So I thought that might have started our side questy thing, but I guess not. So since we haven't really done anything other than listen to things, let's go. Shrine Freight Line. I want to drop Heinrich and bring Cassia. I think I'm gonna leave Adira for now. He is sometimes, but you can see that pouty tail of his, very unhappy with Mr. Me, because William is like, I am upset. Dad has finally just stopped caring at all about me. Little old me. Edok Frenso is a sturdily built man with an augmented jaw who stands at attention. The dark circles under his eyes speak to many sleepless nights, but his voice is loud and spirited. Welcome to Freight Hub LD-987/A14, Lord Captain. I am Edok Frenso, Captain of the Enforcers in Lower Deck Bay LD-A14. The Master at Arms has assigned me to be your liaison for the duration of your stay here. Would you like to inspect the control room or begin your search for the Temple of the Bloodspun Web? He says the last part with obvious concern. So you were prepared. How'd you know? He's like, we were ordered to be on standby. They've been sitting here ever since. Charming. So I am curious to see how the entire compartment is. He's like, sure. He says, avoid the farthest sections. And Cassia's like, are we going to the farthest sections? Did you commit a infraction to be here? He's like, no, I commended. What do the lower deck officers think of Jocasta Sauerbeck? He's like, she's the best. And he's also like, am I being, yes, the most gratuitous kitten butt. Here, let me get you more kitten butt. Yeah, there you go. Chat, we're scandalous here. So I offer my assistance, Captain. I will take a look around. He's like, please be vigilant. Don't drop your guard, and don't fall into the Madmen leper pit. Also, the cult has a presence down here, doesn't they? Don't they? Excuse me? He's like, yes. Okay. Do you take issue with them killing people? He's like, I do, but they're allowed. And He's so angry. It's so glorious. What do you know about the death cultists? He's like, I don't know much. You can't see it, but the paw is being put out. Now the left paw, now the right paw, now the left paw. Now both, no, only one at a time. He's like, yeah, he's not sure what to do with them. Tell me about the station. Up, left paw. Okay. So who maintains this hub? Traffic controllers. Oh, William. Oh, buddy. Oh, you're trying so hard, bud. I'm so proud of you. No. No. Back it up. Back it up. Now he's just sitting on my arm. Angie thump. If he were a bun, he would be thumping right now. Okay. An Enforcer Squad, team of Inferni, Clerks, Medicae. Okay. Whose medicine is bullet. Okay. So it's kind of rogue down here. Not every void ship has its own railway. He's like, yeah. Okay, so it's not Theodora's railway, but what's the situation on the lower decks? So it's pretty bad down here. This some bullshit, says William, December 2024. Rabble causing you problems? No? Rabble are base in nature. Mutiny's always on their hands. Yeah, so it's rough down here. Okay, so I've learned enough. Be good, Captain. All right, get back on your duties. Save. So apparently Fresco dude is trying to help out, which is good. Mr. Eddock. There's some goods over here. We can't let those go to waste. And I assume that's all for the goody goods. Yep, looks like. So, notice the blood on the floor here? Yep. We can't be. We scrubbed the deck 3 times right before the rogue trader came. Void, take me. Captain will have our heads. I'm sure he said it exactly like that in that voice. Mm-hmm. Sure. Abelard. Is this the welcome you give the rogue trader? Abelard's nostrils flare in anger. Whoever had the audacity to leave behind this appalling symbol, I will see to it that the master at arms calls himself to account. Eddock Frenzo. His mouth twitches nervously as he mutters, damn those, how did they even... Awareness 60. Let's go, baby. You've seen this sort of symbol before. Death cultists carve bleeding marks like this into their own skin. I probably have the same symbol. Cabela carves the same symbol on the back of her hand with a knife and whispers a prayer. Domin, remember this sign. It is the beginning of your quest. The first blood trail. Do you know what this mark is? Eddock. It resembles one of the symbols associated with the Bloodspun Web. What was it called again? The Song of Trailing Blood, I think? It's a prayer familiar to many in this compartment. We've heard spinners say it when they, perform their signature acts of service to the Emperor. Okay. Apparently Eddock is going to sing, but you're not going to be graced with such presence right now. I will, however, read. Frenzo takes a deep breath. The soundless shadow sank into the dark. Slashed feet crescendo, a fatal dance. Blade song in tempo, each edge an echo. twin odes to death throws, now on her sacred blood, as she once trod the backs of foes, tread countless souls, but none who know. So you memorized the verse? He's like, yeah, I kind of need to know what's going on. So he learned the whole thing. Why would they leave the mark here? And they're like, yeah, maybe because, you're here, Chief. What is the Song of Trailing Blood? Edok, from what I can tell, it's something like a prayer with several verses that tell about the life of one of the cult's saints, Ariana, or the matriarch Spider, as they call her. So I'm invited to follow a trail of blood, it seems. I accept the spinner's invitation. Okay. Hope you found what you're looking for, Captain. Oh, William, off you go. Woo! Stinky butt. Jesus. Ooh. I'm dying, chat. He took out his retribution, and I am wounded.
Marching ahead.
All right.
Do we truly have to be here? I am not even sure what is making me more nauseous. These horrid colors, or the smell.
But he's not on an all-kibble diet, sir. He's on a balanced diet, even though he thinks he's not. Uh-oh. This is gonna end poorly, don't you think so? Alright, so dude's got a drinking problem. So he's spending all his wages on drink. And Master at Arms is like, screw you. I hope you get hit by a train. We're gonna steal the goods here, as in they're ours. So it's not stealing. And then we're gonna go down the stairs here.
Onward to victory.
So there's a door down there. Cool trains. Yep, we love trains. Here's our second symbol. Okay. Also, apparently we just leveled, which is cool. It's the last level before our second archetype. So, I don't know if I can show it again. Taco Cut Bell, nice, nice. Yeah, so when we get to level 16, we get to pick a new archetype. So I'm very excited for that. In the interim, however, we get to pick another bonus. Now, the first time around, we picked extra turn, and then we added extra damage, and they get voice of command. That's this one here. So plus 18 wounds sounds pretty nice. This might be cool. Anything that's not an attack. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Sold. Abelard. Sir. We went with priority target. I don't really know that I care about this, so cool. Because honestly, Abelard might be one I drop in favor of Heinrich. I'm not sure. I like this because these are until end of combat. I love that because I've definitely been building her up into a beast. Now for Cabela, that's cool. Heals to full. So she could get an additional 18% dodge, which is kind of gnarly. What's her dodge percentage now? Already 90. So we could definitely go over 100 because of the fact that the target agility versus attacker dodge reduction. So, you know, because they could have a huge amount of minus. So that's fair. Let's go back here. I do like the heal to full. That's just straight up nice. So I'm gonna go with that. All right, let's look at Pascal. I like that. Cool. Cassia. We went with this one. Yeah, I'm gonna use the same one. I like it for both of them. All right, so save. I don't think there's any use talking to these guys. Yeah. Now we're gonna come over here and probably have another discussion here or another scene. Oh wow, that's something. They're burning down the shanties. Here's Burnt Man and young man gasps for air through burnt lips, slipping in and out of delirium. Sophie, please no. Yeah, what Raoul said. Jeez. Okay, so we're gonna try and save this dude. And we get some iconoclast out of that. Okay. So dude is okay. I assume he's just gonna die on me anyway. I feel like he died on me anyway. So there's some goods up here. I'm not sure how to get them exactly. Because I don't think we can just... Oh, now we can. Okay, so we go up here. By all these guys burning the building. No, we grab the loot. Ooh. Ration cards. It looks like a hidden... Yep, something by the tracks. Wonderful. And then we'll hop back down. Cabela's a little confused because we didn't really, you know, follow the rules here. But hey, you know. Now, did I actually click on the blood here? Did I actually examine this one? I'm not sure if I did or not. Yeah, okay. Looks like I did. So Montag is down here. What's up, bud? Where's the temple? And what are you doing? He's here to patch up Savage, locomotive number 3, under Tech Priest supervision. Okay. Okay, let's go talk to the train. I guess this is fine. The panel before you is covered with technical runes, lumens, and levers. The platform shakes with the boiler's mighty vibration as the iron beast beneath your feet growls and snorts ferociously. Heinrich Montag says, as he squints contentedly and whispers the litany of ignition before turning to you, the machine is angry and refuses to obey. Is the machine's name William? Chat, is the machine's name William? Right now, Savage is powered only by the auxiliary maneuvering engine. We will need to start the main rotor if we want to take a trip down the freight line. Pascal. Initiating the train blessing algorithm. Let not corrosive wear separate the wheel sets. Let the traction drive receive the touch of the motive force granted by the invisible hand of the Omnissiah. Let his grace strengthen the joints and support that lift the body above the decay of mortal tracks. Whoo boy! More water for me. Hear me, driver, and praise the machine god thrice, for it is only by his will that the miracle of sacred locomotion is accomplished. The blessing has been successfully executed. Listen to the rumbling noise coming from the boiler. The stubborn machine does indeed seem remarkably similar to a wild beast. The roar of the mechanism resembles hoarse growling, and the scarlet glow of the lumens on the control panel make you think of the malicious glare of a predator. The spirit of this machine is vicious, but strong and lively. What should I do? Put your hand on the big lever and gently give it a pull. Very gently. Heinrich's face is focused, but his voice has not lost any of its playful cheer. Savage does not like being hassled. Grasp the lever and gently pull it toward you. A few erratic jolts shake the platform, and an indignant groan emanates from the depths of the machine. An intense shudder passes through the lever and into the palm of your hand, and there is a strange feeling of emptiness in your stomach. Savage's fiery heart is stirring. I think after this dialogue, I need to stop. My voice is getting tired. Heinrich, do you feel it? There's so much energy and defiance in him. This is a rocket, not a locomotive, unruly and enamored with speed, but quite unwilling to submit to a strong hand. There is an almost loving tenderness in Heinrich's voice. Pull the lever toward you, smoothly, but firmly. Then pump the fuel with this command rune. I am not going to smile at Heinrich. I'm not dating the gentleman. Some people might, but that is not the plan here. So pull the lever, pump the fuel. A new explosion inside Savage shakes his iron body, causing your eyes to see double from the vibration. Now you're feeling his real power. Wrong lever, Kronk! He can run down the entire freight line in a minute, given the chance, and kill everyone who rides him at that speed. Now, try applying some thrust to the main rotor. Grab those paired levers and give them a firm tug. All right, well, tech use, let's go. Well done. Great. So we've succeeded in turning on the engine. All right. Have a good trip. We could have gone down the train with him, but we chose not to. Because I'm going to save here. And we will have to continue the rest of this next time. Yeah, because I need it. My voice needs a break. Yeah, next time we will hopefully finish this quest here. Yeah. And then I believe after that we can go back to the main quest. And I think we're sort of like done with the first act once we talk to the governor. I'm not sure about that, but yeah, we'll pick it up next time. But until then, I hope everyone has a great week. I think we'll be back Saturday. It might be the second to last stream before my trip, so we'll see. I may end up having to cancel some streams before then. I'm not sure. We'll see what the schedule looks like. Take care, everybody. Sophie, please, no more coffee anywhere. Sorry to hear about the mouse pad and the mouse and everything else. And good luck to Seki and Raul finishing R2-D2. Everyone have a great night. I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye!